Yeah, no doubt.
Getting into the right place. How's that been going for you?
Good. A lot of talks are on efficiency right now. Just trying to get in the most efficient play that we can, and we're having a lot of good talks and working through it. And spring's a good time to work on it.
What goes into that from your perspective?
I think the biggest thing is just like I said, efficient plays, like the highest percentage plays that we can get in, the best play for the situation, down and distance. We just have those talks and try and get into the highest percentage play we can.
That's something you always want to do. So what kind of spurred that conversation, just based off of last year?
Our third down efficiency, we wanted to be better. There were some situations where, we could have had a better play on, or could have had a better mindset going into the third down than we did. And it's miserable tape to watch. We've watched it the past couple of days because you're watching all the failures on third down. But it's good tape to watch. You say, what could we have done different? And we've kind of picked that up and, taken it and tried to get into more efficient plays and become more efficient on third down especially.
You have some new weapons to throw to, Giovanni, TJ. What have you seen out of those guys? Think they can help you?
Yeah, absolutely. I love the way they're coming along. They're hard workers, and they're really talented guys, and they've jumped on board and got some time to, keep developing with them and look forward to them joining us.
Tight end is something that's not been used here heavily in the past. How does that change if you kind of want to utilize that more this season?
I think now we have some bigger bodies, some more tight ends. We'll probably do some more stuff with them. We've got some talented guys. Wesco's he's big and he moves pretty well, has good hands. So I'd expect to see some more of them, more tight end stuff this year.
You'll obviously take the big plays where you can get them, but it looks like you guys are also trying to be a little more methodical this year as opposed to just big play or not much at all offensively. Is that a fair assessment?
Yeah, I think that's fair. I think that speaks back to the high percentage plays. Just, instead of throwing the ball deep every play, maybe take a higher efficiency throw. Like I said, that's really the talk right now. And we kind of, that's our focus right now, is just higher percentages.
How much more do you have to trust the run game?
I don't think it's necessarily about trust and more about getting into the right run play against the right looks and making sure as a unit up front we're on the same page. Because I don't think a good offensive line is more on the same page than it is just raw talent. I think you can have 5 really good offensive linemen, and if they're not on the same page, it doesn't really matter. Whereas you can have 5 guys who maybe aren't the most talented guys in the country, but if they're on the same page, you got an efficient offensive line. And that's what we're looking for, being on the same page, getting in the right run play. And that makes that more high percentage, which, like I said, is kind of our focus right now.
When you went back and watched yourself last year, what was your biggest critique? What did you want to get better at?
Efficiency. I know I'm harping on that, but that's what's been on our mind the past couple weeks. Is just getting in high percentage plays, taking, like I said, I need to know better. Me and Spad need to be more on the same page and down in distance and getting into, efficient plays rather than just try and take a shot every play. I think that's probably my biggest critique. So.
Is it hard to balance that, though? Because obviously